Testing, testing, 1, 2, testing. Is that you in there, Danielle? Girl, you looking cute. Hey guys, it's Danielle. Welcome back to my channel. Excuse me if I look like I'm looking at myself. I'm not, I'm looking at the camera, but I just feel like, listen, the hair came through today for me. So anyway, today's video is gonna be a little bit different than some of my other ones. You guys know I like to talk, I like to give a little bit of commentary about how I'm feeling about microloc land, especially as it deals with fine low density hair. But today I'm gonna do a little bit something different, and I'm gonna do a Q&A. If you see me looking down, I got some notes here, like always, just to kind of keep me back on track. Anyways, let's get right into it. It's funny because I already have written out an outline for a video for this question, and somebody asked it, and the question was, do you have any goals? And I actually, not gonna lie, I actually made a video at the end of last year about my 2022 goals. But I said in that video that I had a length goal. Okay, I said in that video, okay, I'm gonna measure my hair and I'm gonna do this. But then I started really thinking about it. And I also started thinking about, like, why do I even have microlocs in the first place, and what's my goal in life, and how do I want to live life? You know, and if you know from like being around my channel at any point in time, I like things to be as absolutely simple as possible. I don't like being stressed. I have a minimal wardrobe. My whole point in life right now is for my life to be as simple as possible. And that's even part of the reason why I decided to get my hair done the way that I have it done, because I wake up, I don't have to worry about my hair. It's always looking fly. Even after a fresh retie, I feel like I don't have to be stressed about it. I chose not to DIY for the same reason, because I don't want to be doing nothing. I want to wake up and spray with some spray bottle. I want to shake my hair out, maybe have to add a bobby pin to keep it out of my hair, and still have everybody like, your hair is looking so cute everywhere I go. And like, why would I impose like rules and like these these enforced goals that my hair has to meet when I could just let it be? And that's my mindset, like 100%. And like, I remember that was one of the things I even struggled with being like a loose natural. Back when it very, very first started, I was like all over to YouTube, y'all. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, I was watching everybody's goal was to get to BSL and like bra strap length. And they were doing these length checks and like, let's see how long our hair can get, and this, that, and the other. And I was like so into it, but it's like freaking tiring. And I don't even care no more. That's the thing. Like, if my hair grows, it doesn't grow. It like, I'm happy with it because it's beautiful and I love my locks. And like, so I changed my mind. I renege, like we playing spades, okay? I changed my mind. There are no goals for my hair. I'm not gonna check the length of it. I'm not gonna see if it's how fast it's locking. Of course, I will give y'all updates. I have a 1-year update coming up at the end of March, probably end up be the beginning of April, but I just feel like putting goals on it, it ruins the point of me actually doing it, which was to not be worried about nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's wrong, but I'm saying it depends on what your reasoning is behind getting microlocs in the first place. I wanted aesthetics and I wanted ease. And I got both of those things. And I'm not gonna ask my hair for anything else on this journey besides those two things, because it's delivering. And I'm gonna deliver my part, which is accepting the simplicity, okay, and be done with it. And so that's my long-winded way of saying yes, but no. I am actively trying to improve the health of my hair and like areas of slippage and not pulling on it. I was doing a whole bunch of rollers and this, that, and the other, and I kind of pulled back on that. I'm gonna try some more in the future, but I'm gonna give my hair a chance to improve. But other than that, like, no, I don't have any goals, and I'm not gonna make any goals. Who are some of my lock crushes, I guess, like people that I follow the most? And I have a few of them. I'm not gonna, like, for the sake of time, name like all of them, but I really like watching Lena's Lovely Locks. She just is a really sweet person. She doesn't have fine low density hair, but she's just really genuine. All her videos are really fun. You could tell she's enjoying her lock journey, and so I really like watching her. I also like watching Laura, who used to be named Unaltered Low. Laura, sorry if I said that wrong, but she's changed the name of her channel now, and it's just actually her name. I'm just gonna say Laura, and then I'll put it up on the screen because I feel like I'm gonna mispronounce her last name. So I really like watching hers. I do like watching some of the more popular, Kiki J, and I like watching Tanish Forston and some of the other ladies. I'm trying to think of the name of the Journey, Let's Journey. I like watching her. I really, honestly, to be honest with you, a lot of the people that I enjoy watching their videos, I like watching them because either they're like a genuine person or because there's something else added to their channel besides just locks. Like, I think it's Let's Journey, but I'm gonna put the correct name in there. I probably should have written it down. But she's like a flight attendant or something like that. So it's really cool to see, like, yeah, her journey with her hair, but also her just like what she's got going on in life. And like Laura's an entrepreneur and just different people like that. I just really appreciate the fact that they're genuine, and I like seeing their journey because some of their hair is similar to mine, but some of their hair is not so similar to mine, and just the struggles that they go through and things that they like and they don't like. And especially with Laura, I like her videos because I feel like I learn something like every time. And she's so soft-spoken, and she's a Christian like me. And so I feel like I'm Christian over here. I'm Christian on you, Laura, not just for your hair, but just as a person. She seems like she's like super cool. So that's some of the people that I follow that I like, and that are some of my like crushes. The next question is one that I feel like I've answered a few times, but I'll give you guys the short story. It's, why did you choose microlocs versus sister locks versus traditional locks? And I can just go ahead and throw out my traditional locks. Just first off, I didn't choose traditional locks because I wanted something like smaller, and I wanted it to be able to still see a little bit of the curl pattern in my hair. And also, I just really didn't like the way that I felt like it would look on me, let's just say, to have traditional locks. Maybe I could have done like small but not super micro, because I knew my hair texture and the density of my hair was so low, and I felt like it was going to fall flat on me. And I wanted something where the curl would hopefully give my hair some more body, because that's one of the things I was trying to fix. As far as like microlocs versus sister locks, again, it's like a long story, but a part of it is just, I had these consultations with sister locks. It really didn't go that well. Then it came down to the price. It came down to availability of people in my area. And it also came down to, I found a loctician who didn't do sister locks, but I felt like her work was really good. And I felt like it was more important for me to have a long-term positive and trustworthy relationship with my loctician than it was to have sister locks. It just wasn't that important to me. Not to mention the fact that I was told by the person in my consultation that my hair was so fine that it would be like, actually the size of the locks would be outside of the sister lock range, so they wouldn't really be technically sister locks by their standards. So if you want the full story of that, I'll leave the video in the link of the description below. I have two parts of the video, how my consultations went with sister lock consultations, and then also how I ended up finding my loctician. They're entertaining, but you could kind of get part of the attitude that I had behind it at the time. Question number 4 was actually a personal question, and it was about like, what are my goals? Like, do I have any like YouTube goals? And I do have some YouTube goals. I'm super excited about doing YouTube. And one of my goals was to reach 1,000 subscribers in the first 6 months of me being on this channel. And I am at like 700 or something, I guess, at the time this video is going to be published. And my 6-month YouTube mark will be March the 7th. I don't know if I'm going to reach it. I feel like the family has been growing, and you guys are loving the videos. I'm loving hanging out with you guys, and the comments are so cool, and being part of the lock community on YouTube. But we'll just see how that goes. I've kind of like changed, like that's something I can't control. I figured that out. One of the things I've decided is that I'm not going to make like goals and put pressure on myself for things I can't control. I can't control if people subscribe or not. I just can't do it. What I can do is put out the best content and like try to receive feedback from you guys and give the best videos I can give, or improve my editing, or stuff that has to do with me growing and loving what I'm doing, than that. But I still would love, I mean, of course, in the back of my head, I'm like, oh, I would love to have 1,000 subscribers by March the 7th. But we'll see if it happens or not, which means subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I would totally appreciate your subscription to the channel and joining the fam on the LocsMama channel. And I think there's one more question. Let me see. Okay, so the last question was about if I have a winter routine for my locks. One of the things I've been doing is, in order to fight some of the dandruff, and I mentioned this in another video, I've been putting oil only on the front of my head where I'm experiencing some dryness. And I just do it when I think about it. I try to do it once a week. I definitely do it right after I wash my hair if I notice that my hair is getting dry, and it has helped tremendously. I was having a bad dandruff problem in the front of my hair, and it was like no matter what I did, it wasn't going away. So I've been using oil for that. I just been using like the melanin. You could get it at Ulta or Sephora. I'll put it up on the screen. I've been using that oil on the front, and then like another oil I got from my loctician, I use that up on the front of my hair sometimes. But I wash my hair at least every 2 to 3 weeks, so I haven't been having a problem with buildup. So that's one of the things I've been doing to fight the cold. Another thing I've been doing to fight the cold is I have not been manipulating my hair at all. Every day, it looks like this. I'm not pulling on it. I'm not messing with it. Sometimes if I'm wearing like something like up, I will try to keep it up my scalp collar so it doesn't like get lint in it, because I do get lint in the very back of my hair sometimes, like underneath here. In this area I will get lint. I don't know if there's any of it right now, but I'll get lint up there sometimes. And so that happens. And then the only other thing I'm doing besides that is just keeping my, like if I'm in the house or if I'm hanging out or if I know my hair's gonna rub against stuff, since it's so dry with the weather, I have been keeping my bonnet on as much as possible if I'm laying down. Or I used to only wear it at night, but now like if I'm laying on the couch or if my hair's gonna rub against stuff. And it's really about the winter routine, but also some of it is about the lint. Like I am like really not one, I don't want no lint. And I see people fighting lint and I don't want to have to worry about that. So I've been really, trying to, keep my hair covered. And another thing I did, which I actually talked about this in my frizz video, but I do have a hair rest cover that I made for the headrest in my car. And then I have my silk headrest covers and some other things that I've been wanting to put in a little shop. So if there's interest, I just need to get brave and I just need to do it. I just been super nervous about it because of course you want people to love the stuff, and so I'm like overthinking it. I just, you just want people to like it, and so you try to vet things before you come out with some type of like product or anything like that. But I am working on opening up a shop, so you guys didn't answer that question, but I'm telling you right now, I'm working on opening up a shop for like just some lock things for you guys to be able to protect your locks, like bonnets, and then also the headrest covers that I make by hand, and then some things like hoodies and t-shirts and different things like that, or something else. If you guys are interested in having it in there, I could totally put it in the shop. So anyway, that was my Q&A for today. I hope you guys liked this week's video, and answer my questions below. Are there any goals that you have for your hair? Are you anti-goals? What was your purpose of getting locks? Why did you choose microlocs or whatever you have over the other ones? I'd like to see you guys' answers to some of the questions that I asked. Anyway, if you're interested in hearing about some of my regrets, about some of the things that I wish I had done differently, you can click on the video beside me and check that video and check that out. It's one of my most watched videos that I have on YouTube. But until next time, bye mamas.